Hey, how you doing? I just thought I'd put up a quick video. Just got in from mowing the grass. A little warm out there, so apologize for the way I look, I guess, or the presentation. I was thinking while I was out there mowing the lawn, as I'm hoping we all do, you're out there by yourself, the mind-numbing wind with the outdoor. You develop your skills when you start thinking and wondering about different things. And one of the things I was thinking about is, of course, an issue that has always bothered me, an issue that stands forever in our face, and this corporatist ideology and concepts of corporatism. In case you weren't aware of it, Nazi Germany, Hitler's Germany, Mussolini's Italy, the big things that they were pushing was corporatism. In fact, it was Mussolini who said fascism is an inappropriate name for what I am and what we believe in, and more appropriately, we should be called corporatists. So if you're wondering what corporatism is, if you're wondering where and how your liberties and freedoms went on this planet, why you have some thug in a blue or black uniform with a sidearm and a taser beating on you with a baton, stating that you must comply to what he says, bear in mind is purely corporatism. They view you as an employee of their corporation, a fact that 9 times out of 10 is never correct. And you should always basically just evaluate where you're at, what you're doing. Keep this in mind. Try and realize where they're at, where they're coming from, and using logic, reasoning, intelligence. Many of the things that you've probably never been taught. Using these items to, I guess, for lack of a better term, play the game in the world. They are dragging you in there against your will. They're forcing you to comply against your will. There are people out there that are saying, deny that you are the name, deny that you are the legal fiction. I have never, ever seen anybody win that way in any court or in any matter standing of whatever form, whether it be financial, whether it be legal, whether it be whatever. Denying the existence of your legal fiction that you possess, denying the existence of the name, which is only a vibrational sound in essence, which identifies you from the 7 billion other similar bipedal entities on this planet called man. Denying that never has accomplished anything from anybody that I've ever seen. If you disagree with this, if you have evidence and proof to the contrary, where you can walk into a courtroom and say, I refuse to be recognized by that legal fiction that you created on behalf of me, with the consent of my parents, which I did not consent to and I no longer consent to, if you can tell me and prove to me that you walked into a court, argued that argument, and walked out successful, and never heard from them again, because they admitted that you were right, they have no authority and jurisdiction over your person. If you can prove to me that that's the case, please do. I've known many people throughout my life. I'm not bragging that I'm super genius. I'm anything else. I'm the same as you are. I'm a vibrational creation on this planet that exists within this slow, low frequency physical realm, and I have an understanding of what I am, where I came from. I've studied various books. I've studied various ideologies. Some things confuse me. Things like Alexander Hislop, who's a Baptist minister, who wrote a book. I have it downstairs, an original copy, back in the late 1800s. And his book was called The Two Babylons. And he used it to argue as to why the Catholic Church and the Christian faith was nothing more than a continuation of the religion of Tammuz and ancient Babylon, and that this is the same story that's been told for thousands and thousands and thousands of years, and Jesus Christ is not the originator of this religion. And then he continued to preach in his Baptist church and follow his Baptist faith, which, as I said, these things confuse me. When you discover the truth, why do you continue to walk in ignorance? I'm sharing with you the truth. My question is, why do you continue to walk in ignorance? Please comment, rate, subscribe. Hit me back if you have any evidence to what these claims are, stating that they actually work, and they do work, because 3 times this year I've had friends walk into the courthouse, ignore my recommendations, stand up, or just blatantly sit there. They don't even, in some cases they're just, I am proof, and they don't negotiate, they don't acknowledge. They say, I refuse to be recognized by that name. I am not that person. They get found guilty in their absence because they're not that person. Well, if you're not that person, get the fuck out. What the hell are you doing here? You have to defend that person. If that person isn't you, it is at least your property, and you're obligated to defend it or watch it drown. Just the same as if it was your child, who's created for you, by your parents. Some people out there, and I believe they call them illegal aliens, they don't have a legal person. That's fine. You can exist within that realm, but once that legal person is created, it exists forever because they keep it alive. Whether you just choose to walk away from it or not, they will keep it alive. And you will be obligated as the grantor, as the surety for that legal entity. You will be required to pay for it. The question is never, is there or is there not a legal person? The question is never, are you or are you not the surety for that legal person? The question is always, who are they and where does their authority come from to trespass against that legal person? And if they claim they have authority, you had to grant it. You granted it, where did that happen? And I can promise you, you did not grant it by registering your child as another living being who's entitled to 1/7 billion of the rights and land and resources that this planet offers. By making that legal claim, you never, ever, ever once sold out your child or sold out yourself to the corporations. If you believe it did, please provide evidence to me, post it up, do a video response, write on my blog, www.robsmithcounsel.com, contact, whatever, let me know. If you believe you have evidence that says claiming the name as your property, claiming a legal person as your property, or registering your child, your vehicle, anything, your land, anything, if you believe that that hands over full authorization to some private corporation that calls itself the Crown, the state, or whatever, and it gives them the authority to attack you and assault you and hold you accountable to their corporate policies, please provide the evidence, because I don't see it. Sorry, I do not see it. With that, have a good day. Weekend's coming up here in Southern Ontario. Looks like it's going to be nice sunny weather. I intend on enjoying it. Hopefully my granddaughter will come over tomorrow. We'll get to spend some time in the backyard. I don't know, maybe we'll go to Butterfly Conservatory or something. Anyways, you take care and enjoy your weekend. Cheers.